Good day everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to What If episode number 7 and the replay, the return of Wayne Rooney. Now, Wayne Rooney, every football fan knows the name, knows how good he is, or how good he was, how successful he was as a player. One of England's all-time great goal scorers, won pretty much everything at Man United once he left Everton. Not so successful as a manager. He did alright at Derby, but DC United and Birmingham, less said the better. But on this episode, I wanted to see what would happen if I left Rooney trapped at Everton. He never moved. I replayed his career, but also with a little twist on him. Instead of having his normal personality, which is, I can't exactly remember what it's set as on here as a player, but I gave him a professional personality instead. So no visiting his nan or anything like that. He knuckles down and sticks to his career to see how he does, but also the point of keeping him at Everton to see if he could save Everton. Everton are an absolute mess at the moment. Obviously the 10-point deduction already, they're looking at another point deduction, so it's a certainty for relegation, which for me as a Liverpool fan, I personally don't. Part of me thinks, oh yeah, it'd be funny to see them relegated, but I don't actually want to see them relegated because I'd miss the Merseyside derby for one, and I think that would be a great loss for football, to be fair. Merseyside derby is one of the greatest derbies in the world, and I don't want to miss out on that, to be fair. So in this, can Rooney emulate or better his original career, and also save Everton? Well, I'm going to do it for 15 seasons. So I've already simulated 5 seasons because I put him back to being 15 years old in the academy. I didn't see much point in showing that. His stats haven't changed too much. His mentals have gone up a little bit, and his physicals have gone up a little bit, but technically nothing really else has changed. I'll show you his career history. So yeah, on this first one here, he played a few games off the subs bench, but got 32 goals in the under 18s, then another 33, and then he broke into the first team, starting a lot of games off the bench. Then he got, in, what was it, 26-27 season, he got his first goals, 8 goals in that season, shouldn't too bad. And then he got another 5 in this season. He's teetering on the edge of breaking into the first team. Now Everton, on the other hand, yeah, is not looking too good for him, I will admit. 5 seasons in. If we have a look at their history, so we start off here. That was the last season, so they finished 17th. Didn't do too bad, finished 15th, but that's with the points deduction. Then they finished 10th, and then it started falling apart again, and 12th, and then they're 15th again. I don't think they've won any other cup competition, so if we have a look at the FA Cup, no, nothing since then. Definitely no Premier Divisions. And no European trophies, no Community Shields or anything like that. They still have Sean Dyche, I believe. Nope, Marco Silva. So let's have a look at the managers who got sacked. Oh, bloody hell. Right, so Sean Dyche got sacked after 3 years. Lampard came back. Okay, that's a little bit strange. And then got sacked after a year and a bit. And then Marco Silva joined and got them relegated. Actually, I don't know what's happened here, to be fair. Something's gone slightly wrong because I'm only on the 15th of April. I might have calculated that slightly wrong when I ran the simulation, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. They've got 4 games to go. And when I simulate the next 5 years, it'll be back to normal so we can have a look at it. But I don't see how they're going to get. Let's have a look at their fixtures. Just out of curiosity, can they save themselves? Schedule, who they got? Oh dear me. Brentford, Newcastle, Leicester, Norwich. They might pull it off. but they're on a 7-game losing run. Okay, well, we've seen the progress that Rooney's made so far, and he is teetering on the edge of the first team. Can Everton rescue themselves from the bottom of the Premier League? We'll find out once I've simulated the next 5 seasons. I don't know how this is going to work out. Well, we're back, and we're back at the right date this time. We're back at the 31st of May 2033, so we are now technically 10 years into the future. Let's go and have a look at Everton first, and oh, they're in the Prem. They've just finished 12th. Rooney is their captain now, so we'll have a look at that in a second. Ryan Mason's their manager. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so let's have a look at the managers first. Let's see what's happened. So, as we left it, Marco Silva was in charge, and he stayed in charge, actually, 2 years, but then got sacked and got a league win. Oh, they did get relegated. So he got them promoted, and then got sacked. Then Ryan Mason's been there for just over 3 years. So look at the history. So yeah, they finished 2nd in that. Oh, they actually finished 18th. So they almost rescued it. And then they finished 8th in the Premier League, and then 12th this season. Not too bad. Did I just spy something on the trophies there? Oh no, just the extra Sky Bet Championship, which they won in 2029. This is... that doesn't make any sense. Hang on. Let's have a quick look at this. That doesn't make any sense to me, that. It's saying that they got a trophy. But, to me, they didn't win it. They only got promoted. Or the... holy... did they do a share? They done a share. They finished on exact same points. Bristol City only won it on goal difference, but does that mean Everton still got a trophy for it? Being joint winners? I've never seen that before. Answers in the comments down below, because I've never seen that before. Okay, so yeah, let's go back into Everton. Financially, something has changed in the last 5 years, because they were almost £200 million in debt. Who owns them? How would you find out who owns them? Staff, all. Oh, who's this chap? When did he come in? Omar Al-Madani. I think they've had a buyout. Because they'll be at the Bramley Moore Dock Stadium now. Yep. State-of-the-art facilities all around. They should be doing a hell of a lot better than they are. Profit loss, good transfer budget. I think they've had a buyout, by the looks of it. But enough of that. Let's have... wow. Well, professional personality definitely worked for Wayne Rooney on this one, because his stats are absolutely incredible. He's 42 caps for England and 27 goals, which isn't too bad at all. Let's have a look at his... there we go. So it was that season that he was teetering on the edge, and then the Championship is where he came into it. 23 goals that season in the league, 25 in total, 21 in total there, 26, 19, and 32 in total that season. Wow, he did really, really well there, and has progressed on that model professional elite striker now, worth a massive amount. And yes, I have transferred into Man United at the end of the other 5 years, just for pure sake of it. So, with that being said, I'm going to finish off the simulation, do the next 5 years, see how Everton and him get on for the final 5 years before he transfers out to Man United. So, I'll see you in a few seconds. Well, here we are, 31st of May, 2038, and things still not looking too rosy for the club. Okay, well, we'll have a look at Rooney first, who just looks absolutely incredible now. 66, he's broken his previous record. 66 goals and 87 caps for England. That is outstanding. His overall stats for Everton, so we left it there. He's still got another 17, 24 in total there. 20 there. 15, 18 there, and 25 there. But the one key thing I was looking at and I didn't see is no continental football, which means Everton didn't once reach a European spot. Champions League, Europa League or Conference League, they didn't do it once. If we have a look at his milestones, he did actually win the European International League with England. He only got capped at the age of 23. He was the under 21 Golden Boot winner, World Cup Golden Boot runner-up, inducted into the England All Best 11. So, yeah, career-wise, that's about all he got. European Championship Best Player and Golden Boot. I'm a little bit disappointed in that, to be fair. But it just goes to show, if we have a look at the history of Everton as well, so they end up 8th there, 12th in the Prem, 11th, 15th, 12th, 11th, and they've just finished. Oops. Just finished above the relegation zone again. But, oh, hang on. They won a Carabao Cup. They won a Carabao Cup, but what is going on? Surely he would have played in that. Milestones, competitions, England. Please tell me. Right, hang on, let's have a look at the injuries. It was 2034. He wouldn't have missed it through injury, so I don't know. I thought he would have had a winner's medal for that Carabao Cup, but also looking at their managers as well, they've gone through a lot. So Ryan Mason got sacked. He's the one that won the Carabao Cup for him as well. And then Frank Heiss comes in for 3 years, and Jakob Niestrup has only just taken over. Club's an absolute mess. Yeah, financially they're a lot better off now, but the club is an absolute mess. So there concludes the experiment. I wanted to know whether a professional Wayne Rooney could emulate his career like he did with Man United and also project Everton onto the next level. It didn't happen. He didn't win anywhere near as... In fact, he didn't win anything besides a couple of golden boots here and there. Everton got relegated and got back up to the Premier League, but only finished mid-table consistently. No European spots. So it just goes to show that one player doesn't make a team. You have to have a decent team around him and the right amount of investment. So, yeah, disappointing, but at the same time, interesting to see what would have happened if he had stayed there as well at the same time. In retrospect, he probably made the right move in real life, because it worked out a lot better for him than it would have staying at Everton. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did like this, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. There'll be links up at the end of the video for other playlists and other videos as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra.